will what? Satisfy your needs in a what? Sun-scorched land. All right. When you're in a sun-scorched place, what is the number one need? Oh, yeah. Water is the number one. And what does water do to you? What it does to you? It cools you down, but it refreshes you. It restores you. So Psalm 23 says, he leads me beside still waters. And what it does? He what? He restores my soul. So it simply means the outside element, the sun is scorching. Things are difficult. Things are dry, barren, and bare. People everywhere is complaining and all kinds of things. But what does God does? What God does? He satisfies. He satisfies you in that scorched land. That means all the other people are suffering from lack of water. Everybody else is there. But he says right there in the sun-scorched land, he says you will be flourishing. You will look bright. You will look green. It seems as if you have not been touched by what is around you. Why? Because he's the one who guided you there in the sun-scorched land. But he does not leave you to be dominated by the adverse circumstances. He does not lead you to leave you there that you suffer like the other people who are there. But he makes sure you are satisfied, refreshed, and stay blooming. So like a green bay palm tree right in the middle of the desert. And that's why, watch this, that's why believers, we should not get worried and everything happens. We say, boy, what are we going to do? What's going to happen to us? What's going to happen? No big deal. Actually, it's not the first time it happened. You read history. It's not the first time. But God says, I promise you, if you allow me to guide you through my word, I'll make sure even in the scorched land, you'll be satisfied. Even in the scorched land, you'll be satisfied. Watch this. Not only that in this, he'll lead you to a place where your soul will be have fulfilled. But he will lead you in a place where your feet will be stable. Watch what he says. And will strengthen your frame. Will what? Strengthen your frame. It'll make sure you don't lose energy in your bones. Are you listening to me? Your feet won't get wobbly and weak. He says, I will strengthen your frame that you may be able to stand. So wherever God leads you, he doesn't lead you into a place of weakness. He leads you into a place where you're strong and you're able to deal with every circumstances, even in the sun-scorched place. He says, you'll be strong. That's why Paul look at us and he says, be strong in the Lord. It's a command. He said, be strong. And he cannot ask you to be strong if you don't have the strength to be strong. Amen. Nobody's not talking to you. If you don't have the ability to be strong. So he said, be strong in the Lord and in the power of your name, because he will strengthen your frame. So when other people are bowing down, can hardly make it, their feet is wobbling, their knees are weak, and they can't walk, they can't progress, they can't go to places in their life, you will be going, for your frame is strong. Oh, korobosata. So my hands are not hanging down. My knees are not feeble. I can run and not be weary. I can walk and not faint. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. For when he guides you into a place that your frame becomes strong. Strong, strong, strong. I declare this year, no feeble feet. No hands hanging down. I declare this year you shall stand upright, for they are fallen, but we are risen, and we are standing upright. For the Lord of hosts is our strength. He is the strength of my life. He is the strength of my heart. Whom shall I fear? What shall I fear? Hallelujah. For he makes me more than a conqueror. He makes my feet like hinds' feet. Or a deer. For those of you who don't know, a deer Some of those days, man, you watch them. You go to South Africa, man, watch it. Oh, agile and strong they are. They're skipping up on, must be, you know, some animal only skip and flat. Like some believer, they can only skip when it's flat. When everything is easy. Nobody not talking to me. You can skip, man. They skip and dance. While everything is supplied and everything, you can't skip. But it's something else to climb above. To go on the rocky place. Because let me tell you something. It may not have as much grass as down here. But trust me, the site is something else. It gives you an advantage. The deer is able to see some of the animals that want him for a prey. They want him to eat it. So he's able to see some things that other people are not seeing. Because they understand their frailty. They understand the vulnerability that they can't face the lion. Are you listening? Like the buffalo can. No, they understand. So they have to mount up. They have to go up on the high places. And let me tell you something. You in your own strength may not be a match for the devil, but if you get on your high places, I said if you get on your high places, God will lead you into the high places of your life. It may seem difficult to go up, but God says I strengthen your frame, so when you get up there you can see some things and say, God, I see. God can give you an advantage over every devil.